In the quiet of their own souls, they have learned to listen, not to the world, not to the noise, but to the whispers of their own spirit. They are the chosen ones, seekers of truth, carriers of peace, and guardians who walk with a hidden power, a strength that resides not in force, but in inner harmony. In a world that often pulls us outward, driven by noise, speed, and constant change, these chosen ones understand that true strength comes from within. They are called not to the spotlight, but to the stillness, not to conquer, but to comprehend, to hold space for peace amidst the chaos. To them, life is more than a series of events or achievements. It is a sacred journey of self-discovery, a path that calls for deep reflection, wisdom, and balance. Their purpose is twofold: to seek the depths of their own souls and to protect the balance that brings harmony to the world around them. They are not chosen because they are flawless or without doubt. They are chosen because they have the courage to face their own shadows, to accept their own struggles, and to grow through every challenge. They walk the path of the guardian, not because it is easy, but because it is necessary. In this journey, they find a truth that extends beyond themselves. They realize that to protect, to heal, and to bring peace, they must first know the depths of their own being. They must be rooted in purpose, unwavering in spirit, and compassionate in action. They are chosen not because of their power over others, but because of their power within. So, as we explore the path of the chosen, let us pause to ask, could you be one of them? Are you willing to walk the path of self-discovery, to find harmony within, and to bring that harmony into the world around you? This journey is open to all who seek it, to all who are ready to step forward with intention, resilience, and an open heart. Let this be your invitation, a call to listen deeply, to embrace your own inner journey, and to step forward as a guardian of balance. For the world needs more of those who choose peace, who choose wisdom, who choose to be among the chosen. In a world brimming with endless distractions and ceaseless demands, few have the courage or clarity to turn inward. But for the chosen ones, this journey is inevitable. They are called not to the outward noise, but to the profound silence within. Their purpose is to go where most fear to tread, to explore the vast, uncharted territories of their own souls. For the chosen ones, life itself is a sacred journey of discovery, a quest to understand the complexities of the mind and the boundless depths of the spirit. Imagine the mind as an ocean, vast, mysterious, filled with hidden currents that ripple beneath the surface. On calm days, its waters reflect the sky in serene stillness. But beneath, there are tides and swells moving in rhythm with deeper forces. The chosen ones are not content to simply skim the surface. They dive deep, unafraid of the shadows that linger below. They understand that in order to shine outwardly, they must first confront and illuminate the darkness within. Each plunge into this ocean is a journey of courage and resilience, a step toward mastering the inner realms that so often go ignored. For them, self-reflection is more than a passing thought. It is a daily practice, a ritual of deep listening and mindful awareness. They do not view introspection as mere contemplation, but as a process of uncovering, of peeling back the layers of conditioning, fears, and doubts that cloud their true essence. It is a practice of honesty, of looking unflinchingly at their flaws and vulnerabilities, not to criticize, but to understand and heal. Through this process, they forge a foundation of inner stability, a strength that no storm can shake. Emotions, too, are part of this journey. They flow like rivers through the landscape of the soul, carrying currents of joy, sorrow, anger, and peace. The chosen ones do not dam these rivers or deny them. They know that each emotion, no matter how painful or turbulent, has something to teach them. They allow these feelings to flow, embracing the highs and lows, understanding that every emotion holds a truth about who they are and where they need to grow. They are not afraid to face sorrow, to sit with grief, or to dance with joy. Each feeling becomes a teacher, whispering insights that deepen their wisdom and resilience. And yet, the path of the chosen is not without suffering. For them, pain is not a burden to be avoided, but a refining fire. It is a process of transformation, a crucible that burns away what no longer serves. In the heat of hardship, they are tempered, their spirits forged stronger and more compassionate. They emerge from each trial with scars that tell stories of courage, of resilience, of growth. These scars are not marks of weakness, but symbols of strength, reminders of the wisdom earned through suffering. They understand that the journey inward is not a selfish act. It is a preparation for the greater role they are called to play in the world. They know that to bring peace to others, they must first find peace within. To guide others, they must first know themselves. Their commitment to this inner journey is not for their own sake, but for the sake of a world that needs the harmony they bring. Each lesson learned, each shadow faced, each truth uncovered equips them to be the guardians they are destined to become. For the chosen ones, this path is not an option. It is a calling. It is a commitment to live with purpose, to walk in truth, to cultivate balance within so they can bring balance to the world. They are explorers of the soul, seekers of truth, and keepers of peace. This inner journey is both their greatest challenge and their highest purpose, the foundation upon which all else rests. They understand that the journey never truly ends, for each day brings new depths to explore, new truths to uncover, and new strengths to embody. They are the chosen ones, and their journey within is the first step on the path to a life of meaning, purpose, and profound impact. As the chosen ones walk the path of inner discovery, an unmistakable truth unfolds within them. Their journey is not for themselves alone. They realize that the purpose of their inner clarity, their battles with doubt and darkness, extends far beyond personal peace. They have been chosen for something greater, something profound. They are called to be guardians, not only of their own soul, but of the delicate balance of the world around them. To understand balance is to understand life itself. The chosen ones have come to recognize that harmony does not mean the absence of conflict, but the ability to hold conflicting truths in equilibrium. They know that life is made of contrasts, light and shadow, joy and sorrow, strength and vulnerability. And as they become guardians of this delicate balance, they carry with them a sense of responsibility that is deep and abiding. This duty requires them to embody peace, yet also to stand firmly in the face of chaos. It is a dance between justice and mercy, one that they embrace with both humility and strength. In their hands, they hold an invisible scale, carefully weighing each thought, each word, each action. This scale is not bound by rigid rules, but is guided by compassion and understanding. The chosen ones know that true justice is neither blind nor rigid. It sees deeply into the heart of others, discerning not only what is fair, but what is healing. They are not here to judge, but to restore, to uplift, and to guide others back to their own path of harmony. With each step, they breathe life into this silent code of fairness, showing that justice does not punish. It teaches and transforms. Yet, their power lies not in domination or control. They are the quiet lighthouses that stand unwavering in the midst of storms. Their light does not force its way into the world, but shines gently, a steady beacon that offers direction without imposing itself. This strength is profound because it is rooted in presence, not in words. The chosen ones know that to truly influence others, they must lead by example, not by command. People are drawn to them, not because of what they say, but because of who they are. Their actions, their silence, their strength, these speak louder than any words ever could. And it is through this silent strength that they protect what is sacred. They are the quiet defenders of beauty, of kindness, of truth. To guard is not merely to defend, but to cherish, to hold dear what others may overlook or take for granted. The chosen ones understand that their guardianship is a sacred trust, a role that calls them to preserve the essence of life itself. They stand as protectors, not with armor or shield, but with a spirit that knows the value of life's most delicate treasures. Their guardianship extends beyond visible actions. It is a living energy that radiates from their presence. They do not need to declare their purpose because it is woven into the fabric of who they are. This purpose compels them to act not out of obligation, but out of love and reverence for the world. They understand that being a guardian is not about being perfect or without flaws. It is about being willing to serve, to sacrifice, and to hold space for peace, even in the midst of turmoil. They do not seek glory or recognition, for they understand that true guardianship is invisible, seen only in the impact they leave on the lives they touch. They walk with humility, knowing that they are but vessels for something greater, something timeless. They are the chosen ones, entrusted with the sacred duty of balancing the scales, of keeping peace within and around them, not because they are flawless, but because they are faithful to this calling. And so, they continue, step by step, breath by breath, holding the balance for a world that so often forgets its own harmony, silently guiding it back to center. The chosen ones walk a path that requires them to balance two seemingly opposite roles: the seeker of inner truth and the guardian of outer peace. To live as both is to understand that there is no clear separation between self and the world, between inner light and outer shadow. It is a delicate dance, an art of holding both roles with grace, knowing that each nourishes and strengthens the other. This is the duality they embrace, a balance they have learned not just to respect but to embody. Within the heart of each chosen one lies a blend of light and dark, a mixture of joy and sorrow, of strength and vulnerability. They understand that both sides are essential, that one cannot exist without the other. Light gives purpose to the dark, just as the dark gives depth to the light. They do not reject their shadows, but welcome them as part of the wholeness they seek. They know that to be fully human, to be truly balanced, they must accept all parts of themselves. And in this acceptance, they find their greatest strength. The chosen ones understand that their journey is not a battle to overcome one side of themselves, but a process of integrating all parts into a harmonious whole. It is this balance of light and dark, of strength and gentleness, that allows them to be both compassionate and resilient. They know that their inner peace comes not from avoiding difficulty, but from embracing it. Each challenge is an opportunity to deepen their understanding, to refine their spirit, to prepare them for the role they are destined to fulfill. This is the journey of the chosen, to hold the fullness of life within themselves and walk in harmony with it. In this dance, they learn that true power is not loud or boastful. It is quiet and steady, rooted in presence rather than words. Their leadership is not marked by commands or control, but by a deep, calm influence that touches others without force. They are like mountains standing firm and silent, enduring storms and calm alike. Their strength is unspoken, yet unmistakable. It is a force that inspires without demanding, that draws others in without needing to push. They are leaders not by title, but by essence. This silent leadership is what makes them unique. In a world where influence is often measured by visibility, they remind others that true power comes from within. The chosen ones are not here to dominate or control, but to guide and inspire. They lead others back to themselves, showing that harmony can only be found through inner peace. Their presence alone speaks of balance, of the calm that comes when one is aligned with their true purpose. They are reminders of a truth the world so often forgets, that true leadership is not about what is seen, but about what is felt. The chosen ones understand that their influence extends far beyond any physical boundary. They walk a path lined with light and, in doing so, they light the way for others. They are peacemakers, visionaries, bridges between worlds. They know that in a world divided by extremes, they are called to be a source of unity, to bring people back to center, to remind them that harmony is not only possible, but essential. They do not preach or instruct. They embody the balance they wish to see, showing that the path to lasting change is one of peace and understanding. And so, with each step, they remind others of the beauty of balance. They show that it is not conflict that brings strength, but harmony. It is not division that brings growth, but unity. They are the chosen ones, the keepers of this delicate balance, walking in peace and purpose, holding the world together with the quiet strength of their presence. The journey of the chosen ones is not one of acclaim, nor is it paved with the expectations of the world. It is a path walked in silence, in humility, a calling that does not seek praise, but purpose. To be chosen is not a privilege or a reward. It is a responsibility, a sacred duty to bring balance, compassion, and wisdom into the world. And as they walk this path, they become vessels for something far greater than themselves, a source of light and peace that transcends any individual. Under the vast sky they stand, looking toward the horizon, knowing that their journey is one of unending growth. They do not view themselves as masters or enlightened beings, but as students of life, constantly learning, constantly evolving. Each step reveals new truths, new challenges, new depths of understanding. They walk with humility, recognizing that their journey will never be complete, for the path of a chosen one is a lifelong commitment to truth and balance. They are the bearers of light, not in the sense of a radiant sun, but as quiet stars guiding others through the night. They are keepers of peace, not in a world free of struggle, but in a world where balance is hard won and constantly tended to. Their strength does not lie in grand displays or public recognition, but in the quiet resolve that roots them firmly in purpose. They are the chosen ones whose very lives are dedicated to preserving the sacred, to nurturing the spirit of unity, to protecting the essence of what is good and true. Their journey is not without trials. They encounter doubt, face fear, and wrestle with their own limitations. But they know that each obstacle is an opportunity, a chance to deepen their understanding and strengthen their resolve. They embrace these challenges, for they understand that wisdom is born from experience, that compassion grows from suffering, and that true peace is forged through perseverance. And so, they walk forward, step by step, with hearts open and spirits grounded, with the unwavering understanding that their lives are part of a greater design. They're called to be bridges between darkness and light, between struggle and peace, between fear and love. They are reminders that in a world that often swings toward chaos, balance can always be restored. The journey of the chosen one is not to escape the world, but to walk within it with grace, to meet each moment with purpose, to hold a steady light for others to follow. To those watching, the chosen ones extend an invitation, not to follow them, but to find the same strength within. For each of us has the capacity for balance, for wisdom, for peace. The journey of self-discovery, of aligning with our purpose, is available to all who seek it. They remind us that being chosen is not about a title or a fate handed down. It is a decision, a willingness to walk in integrity, to strive for harmony, to be a force of good in a world that needs it now more than ever. And so, we leave you with this. Let the path of the chosen ones inspire you to find your own inner strength. May their journey remind you that true peace begins within, that each of us holds the power to bring balance to the world around us. For in the end, we are all guardians, all keepers of light, all part of the sacred dance of harmony. We are each in our own way chosen.